Nguyễn Đức Đạt xin kính chào quý khán giả của chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim TV Show và cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý vị. Và nếu mà quý vị thấy thích chương trình của Ngọc Trong Tim TV Show thì xin quý vị hãy subscribe, đăng ký rồi bấm vào cái like cho cái algorithm cho cái chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim được YouTube quảng cáo nhiều một chút để cho đem nhiều cái lợi ích cho mọi người xung quanh. Kính thưa quý vị, hôm nay chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim có một cái chương trình rất là đặc biệt. Đây không phải là chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim bình thường, bởi vì người khách của Nguyễn Đức Đạt hôm nay là một người không phải là người Việt, rất là đặc biệt. Cũng như quý vị đã biết, chương trình tình hình ở Afghanistan đang rất là một cái bước lịch sử rất là đặc biệt, đầy khủng hoảng, đầy xáo trộn và cũng đầy kỳ thú. Mọi người Việt cũng đã nói hổng rày rất là nhiều về cái sự ra đi của Mỹ và sự thua thiệt của chính phủ Afghanistan, rất là giống những cái chuyện ở Sài Gòn năm 1975, 46 năm về trước. Thì hôm nay Nguyễn Đức Đạt đã mời được một anh người bạn mà cũng là một nhạc sĩ mà Đạt đã làm chung, người bản xứ của Afghanistan, đến đây để chia sẻ với quý vị của chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim cũng như khán giả Việt Nam một cái nhìn từ bên trong, người trong cuộc, người của cộng đồng Afghanistan luôn. Bởi vì hồi đó hổng rày là người Việt cũng nói về tình hình Afghanistan rất là nhiều, nhưng chỉ người Việt với nhau, nói với nhau thôi. Đây là chương trình rất là đặc biệt. Và người mà Nguyễn Đức Đạt muốn giới thiệu tên là Ehsan Aman. Đây là một nhạc sĩ, một ca sĩ rất là nổi tiếng ở Afghanistan mà Đạt đã có hân hạnh làm việc chung. Anh cũng là một kỹ sư, một kiến trúc sư, một người rất là thông minh. Anh đã nổi tiếng giống như là nhạc sĩ, ca sĩ Nhật Trường, nhạc sĩ Trần Tiên Thanh vậy đó quý vị, của người Việt Nam mình vậy đó. Vừa ca, vừa nhạc, vừa sản xuất âm nhạc, vừa đánh đàn, đủ thứ. Rất là nổi tiếng. Ehsan Aman. Ehsan John, salam. Welcome. I was just introducing you. I'm just hype you up a little bit, you know. So,
well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here with our fellow Vietnamese through this beautiful TV station and SBTN.
Yes, SBTN.
And the folks
right.
here, thank you so much for having me.
Oh.
And we're gonna have fun tonight.
Yeah, we
let's
just talk what's come to our mind, okay? This is not a political program. This is not a crazy scholarly historical program. This is more like half music and half human interest. So, our show is about people with disability, but today we break the rule. So I'm the only disabled here, okay?
Oh no,
what brought us? Because the reason that I invite you here, of course, we work together as musicians and fellow musicians and singers.
Yes.
I've been working with you for the last how many years now? It's so long.
It's been like 4 or 5 years.
5
right?
years.
5 years. Yeah. We shared a lot of moments on stage, very big crowds, small crowds, and private parties. Remember,
very awesome. Yeah,
we had so much fun.
Hey, how?
Yeah, I remember the day that you and I met at Mr. Ossifi's residence.
That's right.
And then they said there's an amazing guitar player, and I didn't know that you were that good.
You didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ossifi is a mutual friend of ours. Just want to let the audience know. I have been, hanging out with the Afghans community quite a few years before I met you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
you've been doing gigs.
They've been doing gigs and all over the place. So finally, I met you in about 2000.
We connected, I think.
Yeah.
From all the groups, you and I connected. Like,
that's right.
Not only musically, but also spiritually and all that.
That's
we're
right.
so connected.
That's right.
And believe it or not, every concert that we do or performance that we do, Dot holds my hand, and then we do a little bit of meditation. The right.
We always do that
and then
before
it makes
the show.
me so relaxed, you know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're an amazing guy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Little did not too many people know that Afghanistan was a Buddhist country.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
You of course you know that, but a lot
Yes.
of Vietnamese people, especially after the 9/11, and then people heard Afghanistan for the first time, right? Heard about Afghanistan for the first time.
Right. Yes.
So people thought Afghanistan is always been a Islamic country.
No,
but
no.
It was a
before
Buddhist
that,
country.
we were there for thousands of years before Islam came in.
That's
actually.
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
But Buddhism was the very early religion of Afghanistan.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then okay.
Yes.
So, what is Afghanistan and where is Afghanistan? So Vietnamese people, we don't know a whole lot about your country.
They call Afghanistan is the heart of Asia. You know.
It is.
Yeah, it is. Like it was the passage.
Silk Road.
The Silk Road, and it was and throughout the history, it had such a presence, you know, as far as military, business, and all kinds of stuff. We are landlocked country. We don't have access to the seas, but our neighbors, our east neighbor is Pakistan.
Yes.
West neighbor is Iran.
Yeah.
And north neighbor, and a little bit of China through the Pamir, through the where the Himalayas are, you know, like, and then north we have Russia, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, the southern part of Afghanistan is also Pakistan. So we are only probably around 80 or 90 kilometers from the Indian Ocean.
That's far.
Yeah. That's far.
Yeah.
By walking, but by car is like.
By car is nothing, right?
I can walk that.
Yeah. But it's landlocked, huh?
Yeah, it's
so
landlocked. Yeah.
It's just want to explain to the people. Afghanistan is a mountainous.
Very mountainous
country. Một cái đất nước rất là nhiều núi, quý vị. And then rivers, right?
Yeah, rivers and very interesting. All these mountains have divided people into different tribes that they were there for centuries.
So
they kind of like developed their own cultures.
So your country is a tribal.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Kind of rival. Like every city or every.
Yeah, they have their own.
A
lot of ethnicities. In Afghanistan. Yes.
Yeah. Can you mention some of the ethnicity makeups of Afghanistan?
The majority is the Pashtun and the Tajiks.
Yeah, the Pashtun.
Pashtun. And then Tajik. Pashtun being like on the eastern and southern part of Afghanistan.
Tajik?
Yeah, Tajik is the northern part of Afghanistan. It's north of Hindu Kush, you know, the big mountain. Yeah. And then we have Hazaras.
Hazaras, is that like a Asian Chinese?
It's from the I think they are from the Mughal descent. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mongol descent.
Yeah. Well, when Genghis Khan invaded Afghanistan centuries ago, they that's how they settled. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they have their totally different culture, you know. Yeah. But we all share one country, of course.
Of course.
Yes, yeah. And then we have other tribes. Right. That there's so many of them actually.
Right.
Yeah. But these are the major ones.
Yeah, the major ones.
Yeah.
Right.
And then during the different kingdoms, you know, they all mixed with each other, and then they created mixed breeds and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So people come across each other and like become interracial marriages and everything, you know.
Yeah. Interracial marriages. Yeah.
So why does big empires want to invade Afghanistan anyway? I mean, is there?
It is kind of like it's on the way. I mean, if you want to go from China to Turkey or to Iran or to Arab countries, you have to cross Afghanistan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the passage way of all the superpowers at that time, and it became such a
strategic, right?
Yeah, right.
So you want to so they want to control the trades, right?
Yeah.
So if they control Afghanistan, they control the trade route, and they can.
Yeah, the trade route basically.
Yeah, so they charge people for fee, and they charge people and stuff like that. So that's why
it had a very important economical presence, as well as military. You know, like. Military presence as far as, and I don't know how you call it.
The military.
Military.
Strategic. Right?
Strategic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I
so because I
forgot
asked
about
this,
the word. Yeah.
I asked this leading question because I want to lead up to what's happening today.
Yeah.
I mean, right now.
Yeah.
Because
and we have been we have been invaded by different superpowers. You know, like. With we have been invaded with a lot of these superpowers throughout the history.
So
like the Genghis Khan, and then the British, and then the Russians, and now the Americans.
Okay. So before we continue, I want to take a little break here for a commercial break.
Okay.
Kính thưa quý vị, chúng tôi sẽ trở lại câu chuyện rất là lý thú. Chúng tôi sẽ trở lại cuộc trò chuyện cùng quý vị sau một vài thông tin thương mại. Xin cảm ơn quý vị. Nguyễn Đức Đạt xin cảm ơn quý vị đang theo dõi chương trình Ngọc Trong Tim TV Show. Vừa rồi quý vị vừa xem phần 1 nói chút xíu về tổng quát lịch sử của đất nước Afghanistan và con người của người Afghanistan. Before we move on, let's start the second portion of this show with a song, so people, we'll hear what we sound like, okay?
Yeah,
so
we don't want it to become so boring for people. Talk.
Okay, let's do this.
Because my fingers are scratched. Yeah.
And then we will finish this portion with another song too. Okay,
sure.
Let's go. Yeah. All right.
Well, by the way, this is called harmonium. It's kind of like a very traditional Afghan instrument that we write songs and sing with this, and then all the movements. We just follow our vocal, like kind of like on a unison,
unison notes.
Unison notes, yeah.
Yeah, thưa quý vị, đây là cái đờn harmonium mà rất là nổi tiếng.
Sometimes we kind of like play chords, as we move along. This song. This song. Yeah, okay. I love this song.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, this is very easy for everybody to understand. The melody, awesome. Let's go.
Ajib dastan shod fesanahay ma v tu gharibain nishasta ba khanahay ma v tu عجیب داستان شد فسانه های ما و تو غریبه نشسته با خانه های ما و تو عجیب داستان شد فسانه های ما و تو غریبه نشسته با خانه های ما و تو بیداد روشنایی سحره نه یک ستاره نه قمره نه روشنایی سحره نه یک ستاره نه قمره که برده شم محفله شبانه های ما و تو عجیب داستان شد فسانه های ما و تو غریبه این نشسته است با خانه های ما و تو عجیب داستان شد فسانه های ما و تو غریبه این نشسته است با خانه های ما و تو.
Hey, that was cool, man.
Yeah,
that was fun. That was fun.
I know.
See,
It brings memories, huh?
Yeah, great memory.
I remember when we were playing this, people just, kind of like
love it.
follow us, love it.
And too bad too, the COVID-19 just stopped everything.
I know.
We haven't played together for so long.
Yeah, I think is this the first time after the COVID?
I guess. Yeah, this is a year and a half.
What a
Oh my
beautiful
goodness.
coincidence.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish that we met under better circumstances, with your country's situation and all that.
I know.
So let's talk about you a little bit now.
Okay.
So we talk about the country.
Yes.
So now that we talk about you and how you grew up in Afghanistan of old, the golden age. So,
the golden age.
The golden age, right?
Beautifully
Kính
said.
thưa quý vị, chúng tôi, anh Ehsan này là một người đã lớn lên trong cái thời vàng son của nước Afghanistan thời thập niên 60, 70. Đó là một cái thời bình an. I just explained about the golden age.
Yeah.
So how was the how
we were
how
just
that
like
was?
a Western. We were like just like United States here because the port that we the city that we lived was located at the southern western border of Afghanistan, and there was a big government project for like a 25-year government project, and then we kind of grew up among the very Americanized community. It was just like here,
Right.
And that town was called the Little America.
Oh, nice. Little America. That's
and
nice.
then, believe it or not, the first song that I remember was a Nat King Cole, because that was a lullaby song by my father.
Not
was
an
singing.
Afghan song, huh?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nat King Cole.
Nat King Cole. The autumn leaves drift by the window. Falling leaves.
Yeah, come on.
Are
man.
red and gold.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I remember
first song
that.
you remember, huh?
Yeah. And then the first game that I played was baseball. Can you believe it?
No
Baseball
way,
in Afghanistan.
baseball
Yeah,
in Afghanistan. I
Very,
thought it was
very-
soccer.
No. That was the game that we used to play. I still.
Wuskashi,
Yeah.
Remember Wuskashi?
Yeah, Buskashi. No.
Wuskashi, no.
But and my father was a very good robot player.
The banjo, Afghanistan banjo.
Afghanistan banjo kind of thing.
Oh,
and,
nice, yeah.
And he taught me how to sing, and that's how I got into music.
So
and then in later ages, my friend said you have to go to TV.
Oh.
And then I just picked a song from somebody's home recording,
Đúng.
and then they aired it, and then all of a sudden everybody started knowing me.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was
Famous
such a-
in TV.
I call myself an accidental musician because I've kind of like been in the right place at the right time kind
nổi
of
tiếng
thing.
trong cái sự
Yeah.
tình cờ, thưa quý vị.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accident là tình cờ.
Yeah.
So I guess after move on. After the communists took over in 1973.
Yes.
Or not the communists.
No.
Not 1978.
1976 or
Yeah,
79.
the April.
78. 78.
They call it a
Yeah.
April Revolution. They call it April Revolution. Okay, so you have trouble with. The communists.
When Russians invaded Afghanistan, we were forced. All the famous people, the famous artists, had to do patriotic songs or pro-regime songs. They started like forcing us to do that, but I did not do any, even a single pro-regime songs.
Just like
so
Vietnam.
that's why I was under a tremendous pressure.
Just like Vietnam, when they took over, communists took over in 1975, everybody had to do a party song, you know.
Party songs, exactly.
You know, like.
So, and then I said, no, I can't do this.
So you got in trouble, huh?
I got in trouble, and in one concert, I kind of fled out of the back doors, and I was in hiding for almost 2-3 weeks.
No,
and
that
then
bad.
Somehow I came out, but I was constantly, they started harassing me, and then I had to get out. And we traveled through the mountains, you know, just like walked actually for 2-3 days to cross the Pakistani
Thưa quý vị,
border.
anh đang kể một cái câu chuyện trốn thoát khỏi Afghanistan mà đi đường bộ, đi đường núi đó quý vị. Đi đường núi đó. So how do people, if they want to get out, how do they get out?
So we had to kind of like dress like villagers, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
and then kind of, and then tell, you know, there was 2 parts in this journey. One part was through the main roads, you know, like the main highways and stuff, and then the rest was just walk through the desert. So they would take you to a strategic kind of spot, and then after that, at that time, the Mujahideen will come, their pickup trucks would come and pick you up, but there's no guarantee of
no guarantee of somebody waiting for you.
Right? You don't know. You just kind of like, you know, it was like a 50-50 chance of survival.
50-50 thôi quý vị ơi, đi vượt biên. Nếu mà mình đi theo cái con đường núi á, thì nhiều khi hên xui là được người đón, còn hên thì được người đón, mà xui thì không được người đón.
And then,
so you were lucky. You got some pick up somebody pick you up from.
Yeah, a lot. We were like kind of in groups of people, you know.
Oh, okay.
So that, and then we had all these, you know, things that villagers carry, you know, like a turban and it's not a backpack, but it's just basically a cloth filled with, you know. So. And then we made it through the border on the other side, and then the Pakistani police would come and register you as a refugee. And after that, it was very safe.
Yeah.
After that, it took us, like, believe it or not, through the mountain, even with the buses and all that. It took us 3 days to get to the northern part of Pakistan because it was so mountainous, and we had to go through all these passes. You know, the high passes are like, I don't know how many meters, you know, above this,
kilometers.
Yeah, kilometers.
Above sea level.
Sea level, you know, there where oxygen was kind of like, you know.
But thin.
But then we made it to Peshawar, kind of like a border city, but we had to kind of travel along and then we made it there, and then there we had to register with the American embassy,
the
and
international,
all that. International
refugee
relief,
relief and all that.
And then it took me like 11 months there till I got accepted, and that's how I ended up in the United States.
Awesome. Okay, we want to do a short song.
Okay.
A little bit, okay. So because we are almost run out of time.
Oh, really?
for the first episode, okay?
Okay.
So we can continue the conversation on the next episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
یاد روزگار شیری خاطرات عشق دیری یاد بوسه‌های گرم زان لبان نمکی یاد روزگار شیری خاطرات عشق دیری یاد بوسه‌های گرم زان لبان نمکی.
A short version.
سرم در آغوش گرمم لبم بر لبان نرمم در سکوت نیمه شبم با امید و آرزوها گفتی که بهار آید گونه سنبول‌ها براید بار دیگر زبان باز این لبان یاد روزگار شیری خاطرات عشق دیری
Beautiful.
یاد بوسه‌های گرم Zon labonin namaki.
Nguyễn Đức Đạt rất là thank you, Ehsan.
Yes.
I really want to thank you. This is only the first episode. We're gonna continue this conversation, but audience will love this. Okay?
Oh, thank
Và
you.
Nguyễn Đức Đạt xin cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý vị, và chúng tôi sẽ tiếp tục câu chuyện này với một cái kỳ 2. Còn kỳ 2 nữa quý vị, bữa nay mới có kỳ 1 thôi. Xin cảm ơn quý vị rất là nhiều. Chúc sức khỏe.